Okay, we're gonna do hash browns and eggs. Hash browns and eggs, and then hash browns and eggs it is. We need some food. We got a nice amount of coconut oil. Bam, bam, chicka, chicka, bam. Come on, let's enjoy the evening. We'll maybe watch some TV tonight. I don't know, something. Fucking something. We'll make a movie, we'll write a movie, we'll solve the world's problems. I don't know, whatever it takes. Gotta do something creative. I gotta up my gizmo. Machismo. I gotta up the gizmo, motherfucker. I gotta get my creative confidence flowing. I gotta get my jism moving between prism to prism, like Pink Floyd and the wall, brick upon brick. Don't let those children get walled in by popular gadgetry, music, and tomfoolery. Tomfoolery. Doman's really got into some serious tomfoolery for a long time. I'm very disappointed in you. When I was young, tomfoolery was the way. Actually, it wasn't the way because I never did anything wrong as a child. Basically, I was a perfectly nice young man. Yep, crazy as it seems, I was perfectly nice. I wouldn't mount your daughters, I wouldn't mow your lawns. And Eureka, we keep that warming up. 2 minutes on the clock. I just need a lot of heat because it's got to take my hash browns. If it doesn't take my hash browns, what's the point of anything? Woo! Come on, hash browns. Do it. Well, maybe I should do the eggs first. Okay, let's do the egg. Strange decision, but you're a strange man. Genius in your way, but also quite unusual. Aberrant in one way, eccentric, but also by turns sensitive, ingenious, feeling, and intuitive. Like a black jaguar on menopause. And Valium. Boom, boom, chicka, chicka, boom. Okay, so I'm basically, I'm gonna cook the egg. It's cooking quickly, which not as quickly. It's much quicker than I would normally cook it, but that's good. That's fine. Okay, a little juicy. And the problem with this mode of deployment is that I have a hot pan, but I don't really have enough oil anymore. I'll put that in. Got 30 seconds on the clock. I think I did something horrendous to these. I think I did something to the hash browns, and the hash browns may have a good reason to be angry with me. I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm just letting them do their thing. 8 seconds on the clock, and I am your Steve. Didn't even put any fucking anything. I'm just gonna get. I didn't put any cold water in there. I'm just saying. Let's just give it a go. Just a little bit of salt on there, maybe. A bit of pepper, so we just good. Maybe I'll put. Right. They don't take much. I mean, hash browns for crying out loud, how hard can it be? And water, boom, 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 and boom. I've got water, okay. It's over there. Just a couple more minutes here. I do like getting a lot of that salt in there. If I did, salt in this with that heat. Get that, really brown them a little bit. And then I have almost no color in there, but that's okay. While that's actually cooking away, I'm gonna cut some damn water. I need another bowl. Yep, do it. Let's cut it, baby. How do you do this? There we go. Look at that cooks. That cuts like a chicken. Cuts my elbow grease. Oh. There we go. One more. Oh, let's do a quick little. Oh, yeah. Oh. All right, Landon, you are the man. You are the alpha of a house with no other men. There we go. You are the alpha of a house with no other men. When other men are around me, I weaken. They weaken me, bastards. For I am much stronger than you. Oh, I even have some beans, but oh, we are forgetting the incomparable toast, which is even burning this week. Well, because guess what? I like it burnt. Yeah, I like it. That's good. You might think you're using a lot of coconut oil, and you're right. Okay. You know, that's a lot of carbs and shit, but got some protein in there too. Doing it right. Okay, everything's kosher, good. Into the bath. It should be fairly hot. Still, like I said, I didn't have any cold water except the initial surge. YouTube likes to strike me for nakedness when I get into my womb bath. And I see, what of this nakedness of which you strike me and delete channels willy-nilly? Like I showed you my willy, and like you never showed me your gilly gingong. Okay. I'm just getting I'm not really happy with how hot that is. It's a little bit much for me. So. I'm cold, but let's try it again. Here we go. Seconds do matter. Because I don't have to kill myself here. That's very good, very good, very good. Oh, it's hot enough to hurt. Okay, that's good. Okay. I have to be compassionate to myself. It's an extraordinary little procedure after. Yeah. Okay. All right, okay, good job. And, let my vulnerabilities be sacred and strong. Vulnerabilities be hallowed and strong. Oh. If it hurts, it works. Oh. Okay, good. Oh, yeah, okay, good. I don't believe that. The hash browns. my goodness. I think of letters I could write to my dad. And I think of ways that I could assure through ethics and logic and my connection to nature that my mother and father should be good. And I can do that by acknowledging, or through acknowledging, all my anger and all the incredible frustration that you might imagine, hopefully only imagine, but one can imagine, that I or people live with their entire lives. Perfectly nice people living with, quiet agonies. Oh, that's the heat. That's the heat talking. So, it does the trick. That's hitting the point really well. So, okay. The head is the major part. Once you get that in, it's really important. And then the body really starts to take it all in. Now the danger, I've got to be careful here, is taking myself out of it too soon, but I think if I get a nice thorough first immersion, should take the sting out of the second one. Moving around nicely. Yeah. Body takes its time. Oh man. So it's good. The feet are hot. Everything. So. Technically, I got my feet maybe a bit wet yesterday. I don't know what it was, the combination, but it's okay. It is possible. We know that. We can get too cold or too... So that's beautiful. That's just, so that's good. That's what we want to see. So, all right. All right. I'm just trying to give up. It's full bath. Get that cold out as much as I can. Oh man. So really giving it staying there. Good job. Good job. Good job. You're really taking it. Take it into the distance. Because it matters. It's a game of seconds. 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Because just during the last minute. And then. Get out. Good. All right. Let that go down. Have some watermelon. All right. I don't mind losing some of that. It's good. We got that nice and coolish. All right. Okay, down we go. All right, up we go. That's okay. There. Get the smoke from some toast with. That's good. That means the toast is good. Ah. Okay. First heat done, and we took it the distance. So that's that finish. Be able to stay there that extra minute or two, because even though you can now handle it compared to the really hot bath, now they're like kind of normally hot bath. You need to make the best use of it. Move around. Give yourself some time to steep, because it doesn't take an infinite amount of time, but it doesn't take a discrete amount of time to get the best out of that bath. It just seemed like it takes an eternity. Oh my goodness, my goodness, my goodness. Oh my goodness, my goodness. Yeah, so that's the stress on me, taken together. So you can spend some time out. Not a vigorous day either. So if a low energy day on a moderately cool, hot, shady June day equals cold body. So let's try a little more food for a second. Oh. All right. We had grouse and badgers, so definitely meeting this turn with some useful aggression. Earning useful aggression, like badger, like we were. And one psycho today for sure. Oh, that's okay. Hey, okay. Here's a day. All right. Oh, let's get in that bath. Back in that bath in a second. I'll have the rest of that watermelon. Man, I'm tired. Oh, I'm just gonna lay down after I get out of there. How can I but be riddled? How can I not be riddled? My mother in her prime. My father never had it quibbled about the herding fire, the tongue that spurned, the ears that turned, when never that love did seem, and quite as fabled and abled as work to take up all the stream. I celebrate the rest from our father's labors. Yes. And our father's labors. It's all passed on, peril and pestle. And we should rest from their labors. We should rest in whatever death keeps us in this wonderful world that is left. Now, that's a bath that can keep you out of the way of having a chill. I don't want to be here. Gotta just give it a moment. Legs in, torso in, head out. Get out. My body sort of needs this, and then we're done. We're done. Okay? One of the reasons I think people shy away from really hot baths is because they suck. Okay. Okay. And then, the medicine sinks in. That's right. This second of baths has lately proven to be the most effective. Oh my goodness. I'm taking my feet out. Break. Oh my goodness. So that's how it's done. That's the full medicinal impact of a super hot bath. So take the feet out for a second. Put them back in. You get that full heat. Full impact. Let the body take it in. Feet out. Good. Oh, we're almost. Okay. That's good. One more, feet in. We gotta get our head in somehow, so. Okay. I'm gonna get the head in. Oh, good. Second. Good. Down again. Oh my goodness. Feet out. We're good. It's just really hard, folks. Okay. It's okay if we get out anytime. It's good. It's a lot of heat. Move it around. Feet out. No. We got it. Just do it in parts. Okay, backhand, backhand. Oh. Okay, one more splash. Okay, a little bit more juice. One more splash. Here we go. Okay. Good. Okay, we're done. Man. Yes. Oh, got some music, not bad. Good. Take a moment, man. Take a moment. Okay, get up. Yes. We're done. Just brushing our hair. Things that are actually critical to my well-being. Toiletries when you're in your most vulnerable, tired state. And really working hard to get that chill. And stay out of trouble. Good. Got all my bottles out of here. Yeah. Done, we're done. We'll go right to the bed. We'll go back. We'll fetch some cold beverages. We got the fan. We got everything. We're into it. I'll even get my other camera. It'll be okay. Oh! I turned off the baseboard heating, left the fire on, got the blanket on. Okay. So stayed in as long as I could. And I'm gonna put a blanket on myself, partially at least, to keep that heat in. People talk about a lot of amazing things on the internet, but this is my amazing thing. That's how I give my family rest. You know, we all rest in peace the way God wants us to, so we can still fucking live on the earth. Rest in peace should be like, live long, man, because you take all your mother's labors and all that they boil down to difficult behavioral issues, and you give it rest. Give it a rest. Give it a rest is the hardest thing in the world. What do? I give it a rest. I would give it a rest if I were you, because there's a lot of fucking arresting you right now. There's a lot that can arrest you for giving it a rest. Arrete, stop, arrest, to stop, right? Arrête. Water. Lovely. That is like the hardest thing you ever do. You know, you get into that stinky second bath, and now it's like, now you're really cool because you really got into the chill in the first bath. The second one is just like full on chill versus bath, and you're like, who's gonna win? And I don't want to be there. You know, it's like, oh. So what I want to do is maybe design a different day tomorrow. I'll see what I can do. I gotta find something I enjoy walking. So find a place where I'm gonna enjoy doing a couple hours of a jaunt early in the day with the sun out. You know, that's the time to start warming up. 9 o'clock on a sunny blue, you know, cloudy, beautiful day. You know, 9, 10 a.m., 8 a.m., 7 a.m., just going on a nice couple hour walk. By 10, 11, and it's starting to warm up a little bit, and you're warmed up. And hopefully not too sweaty. So if I time it right, we'll see. I feel pretty good. You notice I didn't comment too much about my stomach all day. That's really noteworthy. That's like one of the biggest scientific notations you would take if you listen to like the last 200 of my videos, especially over the last 2 weeks. 200, you know, hours of videos. It's just like a whole day where I didn't have occasion to go, what's going on with my stomach? And my last conversation with my mom is positive. I think it was a little touch and go today. And I really am battling things, you know, so I just, There's like, even seeing the police car today just says like, there's serious things you need to deal with. There's poison. I saw a snake. There's poison in your life. Your mom is constantly poisoned. So she is poisoned, basically, in a certain sense. Not in every sense, but she's poisoned. She's poisonous. You know, it's like, okay, right? You did a good job processing that. You know, you're kind of like, now you got a little time. Like, when you're in that bath, you're going through a kind of mortification. I mean, it's in a sense making me sick. The bath, you would say, like, why are you doing this to yourself? It's like, because it gets the mortifications out of me. It gets the chill out of me. And it's like, I don't know. It's like a little bit of medicine every day. Some people jump in the ocean. I get into a really hot bath and bring the chill of being outside all day. Instead of an hour down by the ocean and go home to my hot cocoa, it's 7, 8 hours either walking or sitting or observing nature and using my mind for the things to which I bend it, this way and that. And I think things, whether you agree with my way of life or not, which, you know, you can understand somebody would want to think about. Okay. I trash so many videos now, which is really kind of a neat practice. I trash most of them. I don't even know, like, I trash, what is this? 2 guys talking. Oh, okay. I was just saying I delete a lot of my videos lately, and I was checking what channel I have, and I'm finishing my day. This is me, 48, Landon. If you went to kindergarten with me, and your name was Jason Rickaby, I remember you rolling under Miss Lamar, come Miss Lawrence's, or Miss Lawrence Leigh Lamar, her dress, modestly dressed as she was, with her kind of Afro Tahitian sort of face, but also a white woman. I don't know how that happened. There's a little fucking going on there. And she was a pretty doable little, okay. Anyway, rolled under and said, "I see your underwear," and that was like my acquaintance with sex. That was like, I lost a little of my innocence. Jason Rickaby today would be given Ritalin. He was like, he had a lot of energy. Like, nothing wrong with it. He just was like a very energetic young guy. Like, he really, I would say, was a country boy or something, and didn't need to be in school, like, at all. Like, at all. Like, what the fuck was Jason Rickaby there for? I don't mean that in any kind of disrespectful way. I hope, like, whatever school did for him or not, but I think, like, whatever he's doing, he's, like, still a really cool guy. There's some people, it's like, he's probably not a rocket scientist, and, he wouldn't be disappointed in my life. I think he'd be a pretty accepting person. It's like, well, you don't work, man. It's like, it's a big deal. It's like, people talk about, oh, if you're homosexual, you're a minority or something. It's like, no, if you're unemployed. I've never established any kind of career in life except this, essentially. Before there was even YouTube, this is what I was doing. So it's like, this is like, I don't do anything but this. This is what I did all of my life since I was a child. Like, I observe and think, and it's like, well, this is what you gave me to observe and think about it, and of course, feel. And if everyone's life is okay, if everyone's destiny is somehow like whatever they need to do, then this is what I need to do. And I get to have some faith that, the curve of my life, whatever eccentric it may seem to someone, it has a farewell chance of doing that. It's a sacred path. It's suited to all the chords of the sun. And if that's something for me to hold on to in my way, I hope that shows some of the generosity of my spirit to others. We can share in that generosity in the many wonderful chords of the sun, and the chords of the sun. And so the chorus of the flesh and blood of man, healthy and strong and free. That means I'm happy. I never did get to that Keats. I was going to have a Keats Shelley poem, and I got some when I was in the bath, and then I forget it. I'm sorry. It was good. A little conceited and contrived, but good. So I'll just leave it at that. I was like, I should. Maybe I'll open the computer and write something. It's so doable, but a good day for that. And do it upon reflection instead of au plein air or à plein air. Au plein air? En plein air? I don't think I look like... Do I look like I've ever kissed or had sex with someone? Like, how do you kiss someone when you go like this? It's like... Pretend I'm like the English patient and I've got like gauze all over me. What a great way to kiss somebody. It's like... What is it, Kate Blanchett, or is it... no, it's Juliette Binoche, Julia Roberts is like, "Okay, Binoche, I'm prone and yet fully erect. You may kiss me now." Oh, could I have some water first? My lips are just disgusting. Maybe some chapstick? I wouldn't mind a little rouge as well, like, unless you have someone who just want to plant them on me and rub them around and get me red as a vagina on her 18th birthday. She's like, you know what? You can heal yourself. Oh, that's bad. That's so bad. That's so bad. I'm so bad. I still have never had sex. I think I'm allowed to be a little crude. It's like, I'm never going to actually see a vagina, so I get to throw vaginas into my repertoire. They have to be somewhere in my life. They have to be like taxes, governments, fears, anxieties, life, dread, death, sex, and vaginas. It's got to be in there. It's like, oh, look, there goes one now, a vagina. Every now and then I should see a vagina in the clouds or a vagina in the trees. It lets me know, yep, okay. It grounds me. It's like, yep, still alive. Because I don't think you see very many vaginas in heaven. I think heaven is like inside a vagina, you know? When you're in heaven, you can't see the vagina. It's only when you're on earth and you look back, you're like, the last thing you see is like a vagina, you know? Vagina is really the logo of heaven. It's like you look behind you and like, vagina, who are you? I want to go back to the hotel. Oh, yeah, give me tits. No, I want more. Oh. And mommy loves you and her heart is beating. I was a vagina. I'm forgetting about, what is it, that hairy thing I just saw. I gotta remember that for some reason. Come back there soon. Oh God, that's a great hotel. Oh, I'm gonna write a song one day. I came from the Hotel Vaginina. It's such a lovely place. You can touch it in disgrace. Oh, I came from my mama's big vagina. Dee-dee-dee. I saw her pubic hair receding from there. I said, whoa, take me back to the hotel, mother's vagina. But then they took me out, and I had to scream and shout. I wanted to go back to my mama's big vagina. But then they took my mouth and gave it to a water spout. And then everything was fine. I got to suck on a new vagina. And there was another one when I was kind of done. Seconds. I think that's where we get the idea of dessert. It's from the second breast after we finish with the first one. Would you like your second breast, sir? Yes. It's a good vintage. I can taste a little bit of shame when the condom broke and the priest rolled off you and crossed himself. Oh. Okay. Enough irreverence for a while. What of these muffins and these bananas and these chocolate chips? What but they might be turned into a meal for someone who has never eaten a beautiful muffin before. What if we entered a world where sexual euphemisms, or muffamisms, if you will, were moving this way and that, and you could hardly keep yourself from becoming strangely aroused, like Captain Kirk on the bridge of the Starship Enterprise? And if you met Deanna Troi, she'd be like, I sense incredible animal magnetism, sir. And your ability to wear really tight shirts that don't hide that beautiful barrel chest. A beautifully sculpted gay man, if ever I saw one. Oh, and she outs Captain Kirk on the bridge of the stars. Oh, sorry, Captain. Are you not out yet in the 24th century? Well, we just left dock, Deanna, and I had my eyes on that ensign over there, but now I guess I'm just going to have to settle for your asshole. As you wish, Captain. Things are a bit liberal in the future. And Diana Troi, he said, if you had to ass fuck one woman, I'd like to put a hole in that jumpsuit of hers and just go to town. Go to Tiny Brown Town, you know what I'm saying? Skip the vagina. I mean, Marina Curtis, she doesn't have a vagina. You know? That's a woman's got to bleed. Oh, that's disgusting. That really is bad. My mama wouldn't accept that. No. I just like making fun of television, really. They're all holy characters, if you will. The angel that feels your feelings, and she always senses the obvious. Like, if you had a boner, she'd be like, I sense arousal, Captain. Thank you, Deanna. Perfectly. They should have renamed her fucking Lieutenant Obvious. She's not an empath. She's a captain of the obvious. She probably One day, like Captain Picard should have said, "I'm going to give the bridge to Captain Obvious over here." The beautiful asshole in the jumpsuit. Who's that? Oh, Deanna, come here. Don't you know your name when I say it? You stupid cunt. A very belligerent alcoholic Star Trek. We move from one world to the next. Nor the wind that speeds, nor the mountain that checks our advance, that rest by rest there is another emotion, though up from the earth, or up from within what is most tired and near dead. That a generation presages the most tedious of successions and epics of human consciousness. Though tides by tides of time that or fills the cups which, like buckets in a water wheel, beat with the blood and water of our mothers, and their labors, and the labors of our fathers, which contend with each other and against each other, and leave us restless. But a nonce, naught should avail us, but that we write and sound the master compass of the ages, and throw the hammer of Auden down upon the mightiest of stones, that it should be none the impediment that it has been imagined to be, and all our restoration, kingdom come, and tide by tide, so mind by mind we did wash through our lives, at every speed with which these spheres turn, and emerge as though from one heaven and one spring to the next, and so the king and from his mother and father be, and bear forth such tidings as no witted wild one should have forget, nor relent in such beatitudes and odes as should give ready voice, and even in the fogs of wars yet to be imagined, that the imagination would be called to the front lines of such a war, and to imagine so surreal and contagious devices as none would like to hear, and we should say that they are the priests of our future, and they are the keepers of our children, though they themselves be barren for your sake. The keepers of the oaths of the oak, and of the hammer that sounds the heavens and the earth, and the laughter of small children, and mothers and fathers who have been cradled as they would cradle their children, with stories which confound the myths of ages, and the gods of a bygone time. time that comes, every time that comes, every time I judge and by man's own offering, I suffer as I do the slings and the hours that no amount of my rebellion can account for. I must make a sacrilege as sacred as I can, as sacred as a bridge from the mother to the man. Ooh, oh. I'm just waiting to heat up. I hope that was enough. Like, fuck, I can't be that cold. Shit. Fucking really tried today. I just, damn it. But that bath was good and hot, though. I mean, I was there. That was stanky hot. Fucking hurt hot. Do that, yeah, you get a good fucking blow upon the body, and then you get a good follow-up. That hurt, too. That was mortifying. Jesus, I could almost use a third one, but I'm not doing that. No, not doing that. I'm gonna sit right with this. We're gonna be okay. I got a heating blanket on. It's really the kidneys in the back. I just lose energy like you wouldn't believe. I don't know how to deal with it. I think I spend so much time outside. I think maybe I need some vitamins or some shit. I don't know, because my body does not retain heat very well. You put me outside for an hour in the rain, I'm gonna fucking lose my shit. But I spend all my days outside, so I gotta find a way to go for like a 2-hour walk first thing. I just gotta, but it starts with a good sleep. It starts with, I can tell when people are deceptive. People are deceptive a lot. Yeah. My mom is so deceptive that she seems deceptive even when she's not trying to be. It's like her resting state.